Hey guys, what's up? I'm Blythe and this is my houseplant tour. So since this is my first video on my channel, I thought I'd give you guys kind of a background of me and what kind of content you'll be seeing here on my YouTube channel. I'm 26 and my husband and I live in a small town in eastern Georgia with our 5 cats. We have a little studio apartment here, and so my plant collection isn't like super huge, but we'll get into that later. I love all things plants, all things garden, all things growing. Anything that I can grow, I will try to grow. So I'm also a massage therapist by day and a ceramicist on the side. I also have pet ducks. I love my little pet ducks, so you'll be seeing them here on my channel as well. They hang out in my garden and just splash in their pool all day, so they have a pretty great life. But anyway, my plant collection is probably on the smaller scale compared to a lot of other plant content creators here on YouTube. I think last time I checked I had about 54 or 55 plants, but I also just keep buying more, so I probably have a few more than that since then. But anyway, I definitely have a smaller scale of plants. They're like plant size is smaller, but I love them all, and I'm really excited about showing you guys just a little peek into my life and my plant collection. So, and please excuse the noise outside. We're having I don't even know if you guys can hear it, but we're having a pipe put in, so there's some heavy machinery out there. Let's go ahead and get started, and I hope you guys enjoy this plant tour. So I'm going to start out here with my greenhouse plants. They're a lot smaller. Some of them are a little bit bigger that are just kind of struggling, or they're plants that I kind of just struggle with a little bit. So I went ahead and unzipped it for you guys, and I'm just going to show you what all is in here. So this right here is a Ficus elastica, or a rubber tree, and I believe the name of it is Tanique, and if I'm wrong on that, then please correct me. It is doing okay. I just struggle a little bit with these, which is kind of bad because I know they're one of the easier plants, but that's okay. I'm just trying to figure out how best to care for it. I've killed a lot of them, but it's beautiful, and it's definitely one of my favorite plants because of its coloration, and it's just beautiful, and it's very durable. So behind that I have a fiddle leaf. It's just a baby fiddle leaf, and I also do terrible with these, so that's why it's in here as well. It's got a little bit of browning going on here. So I put it in here just to kind of give it a little extra help. Next to that is a lemon lime maranta that is struggling. I love how I'm showing you guys all my struggling plants first. The cat's got a hold of it a little bit, as you can see, but it has new leaves growing, which is good, and it's right here under this grow light. It's just, I repotted it too, so I kind of made it mad a little bit, and so we'll see what happens. I'm probably gonna try to just cut off all that older growth and just let the plant give all its energy to these newer leaves coming in. Right in front of that is a Adansonii, Monstera Adansonii, and this is a wide form, I believe. I bought this online. I can't remember exactly who I bought it from, but I'll put it down in the description if you guys want to know. It is doing okay. I put it in here because it was not very happy with me for some reason. I think I had it over here by this window, and I think it just kind of didn't like being by itself because it was a little bit neglected. But it's pretty good, and I have a few leaves over on my windowsill propagating as well. So I'll be putting those back into this plant, make it look a little more full. We have down here a Hoya Chelsea, and I love this plant so much. And I had one before and I killed it. And I found this one recently at a store close to me, and I just think it's beautiful. So it's in here just because I want to keep it happy. Mainly the rest of these are in here because I want to keep them happy. Back here we have a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma that is doing good. It is looking good. It is looking healthy. Look at that little leaf. That is such a cutie. And it does have a little tiny baby kind of coming in too. Next over here, and you guys will see this a lot, I try to protect these from my cats, but we have 5 cats in a studio apartment, so sometimes it's a little hard. In here they're pretty much protected. This guy, I don't know why, but I struggle with philodendron Brazils a lot. Like I've had probably like 5, and this is what I have left. Is this little, and also just to kind of show you guys, I also made this pot that it's in, which is pretty fun and pretty cool. And I have a few other ones that I made as well, and I'll point them out to you guys. Next to that one is a Thanksgiving cactus that is doing really well. It was struggling, doing much better in here. Now I'm just trying to keep it happy. I also made this planter. I'll move this out of the way so you guys can see. Made this planter here as well for it, which was pretty fun. In front of that, I have a Hoya Obovata that is literally been like this for a year. It won't produce any other leaves or anything, so I'm thinking it'll probably just stay like that, but we'll see what happens. Sorry if the lighting is terrible, but I do love this plant, and I plan on getting more in the future, so we'll see. But I think it's really, really cute like that. Next to that is another Hoya. It's a Hoya compacta. It's pretty fun. I love this one so much. And I got this one at the same time as the Hoya Chelsea. The store that I got them at just had gotten a stock in of Hoyas, so. And I just think he's so cute. Like, I love him so much. And as you can see, I haven't repotted them because I literally just got them probably like maybe like a week and a half ago, and I'm just letting them adjust. So next shelf we have a mug made by me that was a mess up, so I just turned it into a planter, and this one's really cool. This is actually a marble queen or a pearls and jade pothos. I got this as one leaf from a plant that my mom has. There's some damage on it there. And I put it in water, propagated it, and it rooted and has since put off 4 or 5 other leaves. I'll always keep him because of his sentimental value to me. So back behind that one, we have a philodendron micans, which is doing great. I really love this plant. It's one that I've always wanted, and I found it the other day, and it's a small one, but I can't wait to watch it grow. So yeah, he's just in here because I just want to keep him happy. So I just went ahead and moved this one forward and pulled this one out so you guys can see better. But this is like I said, this is a Hoya Crimson Queen, which is beautiful. I love this one. I don't think it's a Hoya tricolor. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. I just love it. I think it's beautiful. I love Hoyas, and it is amazing. So the one that I pulled out, this is like Scindapsus something. I don't know. I'm not really that good with names. If I can, I will put the name of what it is on the screen for you guys, but it's doing good. And I also tend to kill these like the Brazils. And so the fact that this one's still alive, and I also have another one that I'm going to show you guys, is pretty amazing. So yeah. And then back there, pretty cute guy. He is a rabbit foot fern. He's doing okay. I cannot believe I have kept him alive for over a year now, and I think that's just amazing. So he's doing pretty good. I made that pot, not the best pot that I ever made, but I made it. And the bowl that it's in, I made that as well. I also made this pot here, and the little leaf, hang on, let me get it. A little leaf drain plate. Doesn't really go with it, but that's okay. But this is a lemon lime philodendron that I love very much, and I also got this one as one leaf, and it put out all these little tiny baby leaves. So I love it a lot. Okay, so that's it for the greenhouse. Let me just kind of give you guys an overview. I also have a Levoit humidifier down there that I can turn on sometimes and just get some humidity going in the greenhouse. So anyway, next to that is this very sad money tree, and this guy came to me as a rescue. It was living in one of my best friend's office mates space, and he was getting rid of it, so she brought it to me, and it has since put off this leaf, which is pretty spectacular. But it's just not, I don't really know. I fertilized it and watered it and repotted it. We're trying. If you guys have any tips for me on money trees that aren't happy, just let me know. Back over here real quick, I have this orchid that I just got recently, and I never thought I'd want an orchid. You can kind of see. It's really beautiful. There's a stink bug living in there. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. It's back there. I hate stink bugs. I'm gonna get him out. But I just noticed him when I came over here. But I'm really excited about trying this orchid and seeing if I can do it. So, and I think it's a beautiful color. So moving on to this side of my house, I have this beautiful Monstera deliciosa. I've had this one since it was a tiny baby. It had leaves like this when I bought it, and this was actually one of the original leaves that I have. So I thought, you know, oh, it's a smaller baby plant that's already putting off very fenestrated leaves. Well, little did I know, I've had it for probably like 2 years now, and it did not put off a single leaf for a whole year. Like at all, like no leaves. And in fact, like some of the baby leaves died. So I was a little bit discouraged. And then all of a sudden it started producing, and it's produced all these bigger leaves. Some with fenestrations. I actually just repotted it the other day because it was putting off these, obviously cat-eaten, smaller leaves. So, and it was reverting back to not having fenestrations. So I went ahead and repotted it, and we'll see what happens. But this is one of the newest leaves, and I love this one. So yeah, and cat damage. And these cats are so annoying with this. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and cut off some of like the little baby ones that are around it, just so it can get more energy into producing other leaves. So, but right next to that, on this little stand, I have a Hoya Crimson Princess, and this was in my massage studio office, and I just brought it home because I just loved it too much. I just wanted to look at it more often, but it is literally gorgeous. Hang on one second. Let me just get y'all this view right here. Look at that. Oh my god, that's so beautiful. Ooh, beautiful. And he's in this cute little basket here. Very, very cute. So moving on to this side, over here I have some more Hoya Crimson Princess that it's doing okay. It's a little wrinkly. It was a little neglected. It was all in one big pot together. But yeah, I just decided to separate them into 2 different pots. So I have a little pot of that right here and a little pot of this, and I made this pot as well. Yeah, but it is very long and very beautiful. I have a Marble Queen pothos, very reverted back to green pretty much. There's a few back here that are still back here that aren't. But yeah, he's kind of growing green. But we'll see what happens. Behind that, I have 2 aloe plants that are doing very well. Yeah, so they were very neglected, so I'm very surprised that they're doing good, but they're doing really good. And this is also a pot that I made, and it can be a hanging planter, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so and then next we have this little cute neon pothos, which I love, and it was one of those like grew from a leaf and couldn't ever get rid of it plants. So yeah, I love it. Next to that is a golden pothos, or pothos, whatever it's called, or whatever you say. It's very beautiful, and I love all my golden pothos, especially the ones that like trail all the way, kind of like this. And then next to that, I have this cute little cacti, and it's in a mug that I made that chipped. You can see the little chip over there. But I got him from like Lowe's on the like discount section for like 50 cents, and he had like the little glue flower on, and I took it off, and it has grown like a tiny bit, like tiny bit since then, and I've had him for a few years, so we'll see what happens with him and if he keeps growing, but I love him. And then behind that I have it was categorized as a pearls and jade. Let me know if it is or if it's an enjoy. I'm not really sure. It does have the speckles of a pearls and jade, so I'm gonna call it a pearls and jade for now, and it is very special and I love it. But above that, I've got this another golden pothos that is super cute, that I actually took a couple of these from like a bigger plant and just like repotted them, and they're doing great. And that's also another pot that I made. So yeah. And then above that, which down real quick, let me just right here on my couch. This is like a ruby rubber tree, I believe. Lighting. Here we go. And I recently got him, and he's super cool. But he has a new leaf. I'm so excited. And you know, I said I was terrible at rubber trees, so that makes me very excited, but he's cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and put him back. Above that, I have a Rapidophora tetrasperma on a moss pole, which is doing pretty good. Not great, but pretty good. And then next to that, I have a Sansevieria Moonshine, I believe they're called, which is doing really good. I had him in my bathroom, so he got a little neglected at one point, and recently moved him out here. But yeah, he's doing good. He's getting some new growth on him and doing really cute. So yeah. And next to that is my pride and joy, my Cebu Blue pothos. So, and this guy is amazing. He is loving life. And I recently cut a bunch of his leaves, and I'm doing a propagation as well. But all this is him here. So yeah, I just love my little Cebu Blue. It's very beautiful, very cool. Taking you guys over here into my kitchen, I have a Sansevieria that was one leaf at one point, and it put out this little guy. I love him. He's very cute. Another golden pothos that I took from the big plant and repotted into this pot that I made, and I also made this as well, that the Sansevieria is in this little jug. So this guy, he's super fun. He's super long. He lives in this little pot here. Above that, I have a Raven ZZ, which I love very much, and it's doing really well. It's super fun. I love this plant so much. I love how it comes out green and just reverts to black. Very cool. Very shiny. Over here, taking a little water bath, is a Codonanth of some kind, and it produces little flowers in the spring. So I'm really excited to see that. But this guy lives in the bathroom. He's just out here soaking some water up. I have a green philodendron, which I've had for a couple years now, and he's doing really good. He was struggling at one point, but he's doing a lot better now. So moving to my windowsill, I have a few cacti over here. I think one of them is like a blue castle cacti. Not really sure, but I love them so much. I think they're so fun. I think they're gorgeous. They are loving life over here on my windowsill in the kitchen. And next to that, I have a bishop's cap, I believe, or not really sure what this is called, but I think he's really, really cute sitting here looking out the window. So that I have some propagations going on, some Scindapsus and some Cebu Blue and some Hoya, some Monstera, Philodendron. I have them in these little like stemless champagne glasses, which I think is really fun. I have a Marble Queen pothos in this cute little, I still have the tag on it, this cute little, it is concrete. That's just really cute sitting here by my dishes that are drying. You can kind of see like the aesthetic. Next to that, I have another golden pothos that is sitting on top of my fridge, and he is super fun. So, and he's really long. He goes all the way down there. So, all the way behind my dishes. And then moving into our little dining room area, on top of this cabinet I have another green philodendron, which I think this guy is huge. He's really big, as you can see. He's super big. He needs to be, those little leaves need to be taken off, but he's growing all the way out here. I can barely get to him. I have to get my husband to help me take him down to water him because I'm just not that tall. But he's super fun and I love him. My little cute little hanger basket, I have a Hoya curtsii basket, which again, I love Hoya. I think they're super fun, and this one has like super splash on it, silvery splash. So he's super fun, really cute, very good for the aesthetic. So, but like I said, I'm just gonna zoom in on this because like this is so fun. So yeah, there's that guy. And then over here, I have like just this little plant shelf going on. I think this is super fun. This is a Spathiphyllum. Okay, I don't know how to say that. If I said it wrong, let me know. This is a peace lily, and this is the domino peace lily, which has a little bit of variegation in it. You can see here the variegation on that. This one is super fun, and I vowed I would never have a peace lily because it was such a common house plant. Well, this guy, I was like enchanted. I just think he's super fun with the variegation on there, and he's blooming right now. So yeah, super fun. This one here is a strawberry syngonium, I think that's what it's called. He's doing okay. I have terrible luck with these as well. I'm trying to kind of like keep him together to stay up, and I just repotted him and he's not very happy. So, but I think he's beautiful and I think he's really fun. Next to that, I have a Thanksgiving cactus, another Thanksgiving cactus that I just recently bought that has a ton of blooms on it. And I think it's just gorgeous. I love these cacti. And it just reminds me of my mom. My mom has one of these in her house, and it is the only plant she can keep alive. So hopefully I'll be able to keep this one alive as well. So I just think it's really pretty, and it's super big. It's like huge. So I'm actually, getting my plants. Next to that, I have a Sansevieria. Don't know what kind it is, just a regular kind. Hang on one second, let me see. I think it is a Zelanica, maybe like a Zelanica Sansevieria. I'm not sure, but I love it so much and I think it's super fun. And it's in this pot that was gifted us for our wedding by a really good friend, and I think it's just a cute little pot there. Next to that is this Monstera Deliciosa that I recently bought, and the reason I bought this one is because this newest leaf already has a second set of fenestrations coming in, so yeah, I think that's really cool. It has really big leaves and I just think it looks really cool right here. So right here, kind of in the corner there. But yeah, this shelf in here, I have another Scindapsus something. I don't know. I know it's a Scindapsus. I don't know exactly what kind it is, and it's doing really well. And I'm very glad because I'm not very good at these, like I said. Next to that, I have a Mandula Pothos up here, and it is insane. Like, it's already insane, but then it has this, and I don't even know, this huge leaf that literally trails down just one long stem of Mandula leaves. And I mean, I'm telling you, it is like, it's insane. But I actually thought that this was just like a green golden pothos, or green pothos before, and recently was looking at the leaves, and I don't know if you guys can see, there's like a slight, like very slight, very see, you guys can see that kind of like the green and the light green variegation going on. So it is starting to get variegated on the ends here. But this is just another golden pothos here in the bathroom, and I have it on this hanging wood shelf right here. But I love it so much, and I just think golden pothoses are great. And that's it, you guys, for my houseplant tour. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment if you have any questions or if there's anything that you want to see in the future. Thanks for hanging out with me. We'll see you guys. Bye.